Hello and thank you for joining Yoga on the Road. Today's practice is dedicated to preparing yourself for a good night's sleep. So sleep plays such a critical role in so many of our functions, including our immune function, our metabolism, our memory, our learning, and so much more. When we set ourselves up for a good amount of quality sleep and ensuring that we dedicate that time to sleep, our day is so much easier to manage when we're not sleep deprived. So this dedication to practice is really just to prepare yourself for a good quality night's sleep. So what is the difference between a good quality night's sleep and a restless night? And it's typically going to be the way you move through the following day. So the better you can set yourself up and prepare yourself for sleep, the better your day moving forward will be. And this really has a flow-on effect. Some of my tips for the best preparation for sleep, other than yoga of course, are eating at an early hour. So leaving yourself enough time to digest your food properly so that you're not going to sleep with a full belly. I'm definitely an advocate of turning off devices into like a do not disturb mode. I do travel to bed with my phone, but it's purely for music to listen to help me sleep. And of course, some sort of yoga asana or pranayama breathing practice can definitely help support your sleep as well. This practice will require a couple of props, and the ones that I've selected tonight are just a couple of blankets. So something you can lay on top of your mat or on the floor that will provide comfort and safety and support for you, and a blanket roll to start with. The way that I intend to start this practice is in a forward fold, and again, you can use, or I do recommend using, more supports to help set you up. So come to sit on your mat. We may play around with some adjustments and reuse of the blankets. In fact, for the first one, I'm going to fold my blanket into another nice roll itself. Draw the flesh of your sit bones kind of back so you're really rooted down through the sit bones. Prop your roll blanket just under your knees for support, and then the other roll will get positioned to help support your upper body. So if you want to support your forehead with your arms, then lower the head towards the ground. It's nice if you can stay here for kind of a minimum of 3 minutes. So take as long as you need to set yourself up. Add more supports or take supports away if that works for you. And always just take a few moments to check in with your body. Notice how it is that you've arrived here. Notice any residue from the day that you're carrying into your nighttime. And without any judgment, just notice how that has affected your body state, your mental state. And continue to allow this pose to be a pose of playing around with making any adjustments. Ideally, you want to feel completely settled and at ease. Keep playing around with the position until you find the optimum position for you. That can be a change of your arm position, a readjustment of your head position. And then when you arrive there, give yourself some time to check in with the quality of your breath. Keep remembering that adjustments are important because they support your comfort, they help you find some ease. Just notice the connection of your mind, body, body, mind. Notice any tendencies that you have to play over the day, to get irritated by things. And irritation can sometimes just come from giving yourself the opportunity to rest. Where possible, start to extend your exhalation so that it's a little longer than the inhalation. And this is really your best opportunity and tool to really start to settle your nervous system to prepare yourself for sleep. Notice with each exhalation if you can soften your body just a fraction more than it already is. And you make an adjustment to make it just a little bit softer than it is. Notice whether you can just be in the practice of anchoring your attention to something, whether that be your breath or the counting of your breath, whether that be just noticing any physical sensations that your attention is drawn to. And take another 3 to 4 breaths here. Remembering this is a gentle practice, so we're slowly coming out of that position. You can refold the blanket if you need for support beneath the body. And we're coming to lie on our backs now, so draw that blanket support down beneath you. Gently shuffle your body so that the head can settle onto the mat and the shoulders are just level with the lip of your blanket. And then just make sure you can reach the roll of the blanket. Just take a moment to stretch the full body from fingertip to toes. A few conscious breaths here. And then just slowly and gently draw your knees in towards your chest. Again, check that you can reach your little blanket roll. Pull the knees in towards the chest and just rock the hips back slightly and gently. And place that roll beneath the hips. Bend the knees, find the right position for you. Find a comfortable position for your arms to rest. And again, the degree of this pose can change a little. This is enough for it to be restful. If you wanted to amp it up just a little bit, you could use your hands as support here. Just place the hands at the back of the hips, ensuring that you can still move your head from side to side so the weight isn't pressing through your head. And again, find what works for you that supports you to feel some restorativeness. There's little to say here other than notice your breath. Notice the physical effects from the shape of your body, heaviness or lightness. Just allow yourself to be here. You can always use these opportunities to really listen to your body. Make adjustments where you need to. If something's not comfortable, change a shape, readjust, take a breath. And do what it is you need to do to help you move and settle deeper. Take another 3 to 4 rounds of breath here. Support, you might lower the feet towards the ground. Gently shift the hips, move the blanket from beneath your hips. Roll to one side and gently and slowly push yourself up. For the last component of our slumber practice. So again, you might utilize the roll of your blanket to support your hips. If it's comfortable for your legs, cross the legs or extend the legs out in front of you. And I'm just going to guide you through a breath practice based on Nadi Shodhana, which is alternate nostril breathing, but it's stripped right back. So it really brings the breath practice back to a beginner-based level. The benefits of this pose are definitely about focus and restoring balance between body and mind, which is a lovely practice to do at the end of the day, even at the start of the day. So the way that we move through this breath is take the index and the middle finger and you'll place them just in the center of your brow here. The thumb will be your right nostril block and the ring finger will be your left nostril block. We always start the practice with an exhale out through the left nostril. So take a breath in through both nostrils. Blocking the right nostril, breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. We're moving through 5 cycles. Breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Block the left, breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Release the hands. Place the hands into one another and press the thumbs lightly together. Take 5 breaths here. If any part of the nostril breathing feels uncomfortable to you, then this is your practice. Just resting the hands lightly, joining the thumbs together and just noticing your breath. Breathe in and breathe out. If you're still with me, take another 2 cycles of breath here. Turn the index and middle finger to the center of the brow. Breathe in through both nostrils. Block the right, breathe out through the left. Breathe in. Breathe out through the left. Breathe in. Breathe out through the left. Breathe in. Breathe out through the left, 3. Breathe in. Breathe out through the left, 4. Breathe in. Breathe out through the left, 5. Breathe in. Block the left, breathe out through the right. Breathe in. Breathe out through the right. Breathe in. Breathe out through the right 2. Breathe in. Breathe out through the right 3. Breathe in. Breathe out through the right 4. Breathe in. Breathe out through the right 5. Relax the hands. Press the thumbs together lightly. Take 5 breaths here. We're going to move through one more round together. Last cycle of breath. Index and middle fingers to the center of the brow. Breathe in. Block the right nostril. Breathe out through the left. Breathe in. Breathe out for 1. Breathe in. Breathe out for 2. Breathe in. Breathe out for 3. Breathe in. Breathe out for 4. Breathe in. Breathe out for 5. Breathe in. Block the left. Breathe out through the right. Breathe in. Breathe out for 1. Breathe in. Breathe out for 2. Breathe in. Breathe out for 3. Breathe in. Breath out for 4. Breathe in. Breathe out for 5. Release the hands. Press the thumbs. Take 5 breaths here. This might be enough to complete your practice and make your way to your bed. Otherwise, take a moment, set up your space, come down into Shavasana to give you a moment or two just to integrate that practice. You might place the roll of your blanket beneath your knees. Lengthen your body down into the comfort of your mat. Take your arms a comfortable distance away from the body. Let the feet rest slightly out to the sides. And just notice any physical effects of the practice, any physiological, any mental effects. Be aware where your attention drifts, and again, don't judge any of those thoughts, feelings that you're noticing. Just let them drift casually by. Take as long as you need here. Remember, when exiting that pose, do so mindfully. You really have set yourself up for a night's sleep. I thank you very much for joining me. I hope that this gives you some restful nights. Thank you for joining me. My name is Anita. I'm from Yoga on the Road. Namaste and sleep tight.